I've been saying this for a while. Our voting machines are critical and they are extremely vulnerable based on how old they are and out of date they are. And that was proved recently at DEF CON when a 16-year-old was easily able to hack into them. So this happened at, well, I don't know if everyone knows what DEF CON is.
Right.
It's a hacker conference.
Yeah, in Vegas.
And if you put something out for people to exploit, they sure as hell will.
Yeah.
And in this case, a 16-year-old who is named TJ Horner, he's not old enough to vote yet, but he was able to easily exploit it. I think we have some images. Wow, that is a very old-looking monitor.
Yeah.
This is the Diebold Express Pole 5000, a model that was told was decommissioned. Still, the company's website boasts that 15,000 of the units were distributed across the country. Oof. And they were definitely used in at least 2008. It's still possible they are being used in certain places. It's hard to know for sure.
Yeah.
And it wasn't hard for him to get in.
Well, and this is a big issue, not just with like the voting machines, but in a lot of the machines that are used in government operations. You know, you have to think of the entire United States and things like the DMV or things that are handling sensitive information. You've got workers that have been there for years, and it's hard to teach people to use new technology or to upgrade an entire system or to bring new technology into something.
To even work with certain software that maybe only some people know how to use, or maybe it's hard to remove from the system for whatever reason. If you knew how old 911 systems were, you would be worried.
Yeah, or medical systems too in hospitals, like they were using like AS400 systems forever, and that's just super dated technology, but everybody who worked in the industry knew how to do it. So they don't want things to change because—
I mean, sometimes contracts can prevent them from changing if they want to, which is an issue that needs to be solved. So Horner's primary attack was through an arbitrary firmware injection where he uploaded his own version of the machine's permanent software and operating system, giving him control of the device. He made it so that members from one party could register, but members of another party could not, for one. And do we have more images?
Yep.
All right, so this is self-explanatory. So he was able to inject and put this picture from Dora the Explorer in as well. I
think there was one with like Rick Astley too, or whatever.
Yeah, well, he created registration information for Voter McVoteface into the program's database. And the flaws he found were in the machine's database, internal memory. They were completely unsecured, which meant any hacker could potentially access the machine and see, well, worryingly, they can affect how the voting works. Also worryingly is access to people's personal information. All of that information you put in when you vote, your address, your name, your phone number, your social security.
All of it.
This is all vulnerable. And this is, I'm glad that they did this because you should be scared. This is a scary thing. What if it's not as benevolent as it was at DEF CON?
No, I think that's what DEF CON is good for, is pointing out these security holes. And if people are smart, they see something like this happen, and this 16-year-old has a job in security to get them on like the white hat side as opposed to the black hat or gray hat in hacking, and just pointing out like that's what you have like QA for. But on the flip side, it's hard for large organizations and their technology to keep up with like a single person that has the latest technology to be able to hack into these things.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's hard, but there needs to be more of an effort. If it was that easy, it took, I think, 45 minutes. And some of the machines started playing Rick Astley's "Never Gonna Give You Up." And
which is funny.
Look at this screen. Look at this quality.
Until it affects you or the entire country or an entire election.
So I mean, it's something that needs to be fixed. It's something that I'm very glad was exposed by hackers, and this is an issue, and it needs. I know not all the machines are like this, but there are several older voting machines. And even if they're not older, you need to make sure that is secured. You shouldn't be looking through you know, potential vulnerabilities like third-party access points, what have you. These are not hard to crack. This needs attention.
So tell us, audience, if you were the government, how would you prevent things like this happening in the future? Let us know in the comment section below, and make sure to like and subscribe.